guys, how you doing? We're here in the amazing Belfast, Victoria Square with the StyleEdit, and my name is Lawson, and I'm here with my partner in crime, Dee. We're going to be looking at some menswear, some women's wear, and then we're going to be doing a couple of looks.
That'll be really exciting. I'm excited for you to pick out some looks that I'm going to try on, and the same for him. So let's go in.
Hey Stephen, how you doing? Absolutely love the store and the pieces that you have, but I want you to tell me a bit about the history and where did you guys start off?
Rio Brazil has evolved over the last 35 years, and this is our third location, and this is now our flagship store in Victoria Square, Belfast.
So tell me a bit about the inspiration behind the pieces and all the collections that you have within the store in the menswear section.
Well, throughout my career, we've definitely seen a niche for independent stores carrying sort of emerging brands. So I think it's very important to every city has that sort of secret store where you can find a special piece, something that nobody else has. We do have our mainstream product, but whenever you want to look at the real high fashion stuff, we'll only carry one in each size, and when it goes, it goes.
So I hear that we have Mr. and Mrs. Stitch online. How does that work?
Well, we started the concept of Mr. and Mrs. Stitch evolved from having our retail stores, and about 3 years ago we decided to create an online platform to allow our customers to view what we have live in store. The reason for the name Mr. and Mrs. Stitch came up because we were always going to have issues with Rio and Brazil in Google Analytics, because you're always competing against the country. Within a year and a half we were operating at quite a high level, and it probably is one of the reasons why we have now moved to this bigger flagship store.
So we know that you have a background in DJing. How did you go from being a DJ to owning your own business?
It was quite an adventure, to be fair. My father started the business 35 years ago, so thankfully with their support at the early age of 21 I was signed with the record label. It was a lovely experience, and after 5 years of leaving the store, getting the 6 p.m. flight from Belfast City Airport to wherever, the novelty wore off, and it was at that stage I realised that we had a business that I could start to transform, and this predates Mr. and Mrs. Stitch. It predates any of our sort of bigger moves as a store.
Stephen, thank you so much for having me here today. Pleasure to talk to you, and thanks for having me in your store. Really look forward to coming back here again next time.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming, and it was really nice to meet you.